First Lady Melania Trump welcomed two young students to sit next to her at Tuesday's State of the Union address. One of them is 11-year-old Everest Nevraumont. She attends an artificial intelligence-powered school in Texas and is also, by the way, a public speaker and three-time Texas state champion in history. All right, so let's bring her in. Good morning, Everest. It's so good to see you. Congratulations on all your success.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
So listen, I want to ask you first about your school, because you go to an AI school. I mean, what does that even mean?
Well, basically, we use AI to help us accelerate twice as fast as the normal kid in a regular school in only 2 hours. So basically, AI decides our curriculum and figures out what our knowledge gaps are so we can master multiple grades in every single year.
Are you at all concerned that there might be something left out of your studies? And you're not interacting with an actual person, right?
So basically, when you get a question wrong when you're learning, AI gives you an explanation why. But if you keep on struggling, then we have our guides. So the ratio is about two guides to every 10 kids, 1 to 5. And then they can come and help you if you're struggling and don't understand it, and that way you will be able to.
So you're not actually learning from a teacher, Everest?
Well, we're learning from AI apps, yeah.
Very cool. All right, so I'm told that you are a history whiz, and when I was your age, I loved history. I still do. I'm like at any trivia game, I'm crushing my family members. They hate playing with me.
Everest.
Yes, I'm the older, nerdier Everest that looks like Shrek. But I want to ask you a couple of questions, and let's see, because when I was your age, Everest, there was something about a certain president who died after consuming a big bowl of cherries and iced milk. Do you know which president that was?
Wait, did he die while he was in office? Or
He died while he was in office.
Because of cherries.
Yes.
This wasn't in the AI curriculum.
This wasn't in the AI curriculum, but that president, when I was your age, I remember being completely freaked out. It turned me off from cherries into my adult lives. It was President Zachary Taylor, the 12th president of the United States. Yes, the 12th president of the United States. He consumed a large bowl of cherries and iced milk. And a couple of days later,
listen, Everest, don't feel bad. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, well, you're Canadian.
So let's ask you about what it was like. Everest, I want to ask you.
She's trying to protect Canadians out here. Aren't you cute?
Everest, I want to ask you about what it was like on Tuesday night to be sitting beside the First Lady, to witness this moment in history, watching the State of the Union speech. What was that like for you?
It was just really amazing and such an honor to be sitting right next to the First Lady and just watch the whole thing and be in the middle of it. It was amazing.
And have you listened to other presidential State of the Union addresses? And if so, what did you take away from those? And do you have a favorite?
I'm not really sure. I didn't get a lot of notice about, we only found out on Thursday, and we were visiting Spain, so we had to fly all the way back here. And I didn't get to watch that many, but I think my favorite would probably be maybe Wilson's, because he decided that he wanted to start doing the State of the Union again, because Jefferson had stopped it because he thought it was too much like a monarch. And then Wilson was like, well, that sounds kind of fun. So we started doing it again.
I love that. That's very cool. So let's talk about the TED Talks that you've given about your AI education. What inspired you to do that?
Well, I figured out how to use AI to help me learn super efficiently and effectively when I was learning history. And I want to be able to share that with all Americans so that they can all learn super efficiently and super effectively. So I wanted to do a TED Talk on how to do that.
I just wonder, Everest, what you would say to other boys and girls your age that may be watching this and admire your confidence.
Well, I think you should say, I would say that learning is super important. And when you do learn, great and amazing things like this do happen.
That's so cool.
You're incredible, Everest. Thank you so much.
An inspiration. Thanks, Everest.
Yeah, thank you so much.